Chris El Manuel Barnett. I like it.
El pasado mes de mayo estaba cotilleando la cuenta de Instagram del UFC español, y vi un combate de Ben Rothwell que peleaba contra el español Chris Barnett. Español de Zaragoza, Chris Barnett. Me quedé súper extrañado. Entiendo que os pasó lo mismo. Chris Barnett recientemente ha vuelto a combatir, a pelear en el Madison Square Garden, dando por cierto un gran espectáculo y de nuevo representando a España. Así que tarde o temprano había que lanzarse al ruedo, intentar entrevistarle. Chris no habla castellano, no habla español. De nuevo, he tenido que sacar mi inglés guerrillero a pasear. Una cosa, a los fieles seguidores y amantes del método Richard Vaughan de aprender inglés: no seamos hijos de Vaughan. Yo no soy traductor profesional, se hace lo que se puede. Vamos con este hablando con Chris Barnett. Y sí, ha valido mucho la pena, lo vais a decir, lo vais a decir, ha valido mucho la pena. Chris Barnett, I don't know if I have to say what's up or how are you doing, formal or informal way, which is the better way for you?
Oh, what's up, fine, either way.
I like it, Chris, what's up? Chris, I'm crossing the Atlantic Ocean and I go to Athens, Georgia. This is your city where you live?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I got my babies in school here, you know what I mean? So they're doing well, you know, so you don't want to take them out with that. But yeah, right now we're here in good old Athens, Georgia.
Athens, Georgia. Let me say this. I like music. I think not the kind of music that you like, but of Athens, Georgia is REM. I'm right?
Yep, REM. We got B-52s. They're from here too also, you know what I mean? So yeah,
B-52s are from Athens? Also?
Yeah. They're from Athens also. Yeah, man. We've got we've got a variety of music here, man. It's crazy how the influence of music here has also been a part of my life also, you know, me being more hip hop scene with the breakdancing and stuff, you know. But yeah, no, Athens has a crazy music scene, man. I love it.
Okay, Chris, I have a double mission with this interview, okay? First of all, let people in Spain know your story. And secondly, at the end of the interview, I'm going to try to bring a new nickname for Chris Barnett. You already have two nicknames, but I think you need a Spanish one, genuine, okay?
Yes, I agree.
The question people are asking in Spain is, did you really born in Spain? Is this true?
Yeah. Hang on. Where's my? I think I got some. Where's my passport? If I can find my passport, I can show the proof.
Está buscando el pasaporte para enseñármelo y mostrar la prueba. Por cierto, he dicho did.
Well, yeah, I can't find it right now. But yeah, no. My father was in the Air Force, so we traveled around a lot. It was almost Germany. We were in a base in Germany actually, but he got transferred again out to Zaragoza Air Force Base, and we were out there. Out there, my mom was a teacher on the base. My brother, you know, he was a child on the base, went to school on the base, and June 14th, 1986, I popped out, you know, right there in Zaragoza, Spain.
And how long were you living in Spain? How long?
I was there for about six to about 7 years, but we were on base, you know, so they were pushing more English than they were Spanish, you know, on us, you know, since it was an American base and whatnot.
And you have the double nationality. You're North American and Spanish.
Yeah, dual citizenship. Yeah, so I can go back and forth.
This Spanish thing that you are representing us is because when you get to the UFC, maybe I don't know. Someone of the UFC told you, "Hey, let's do this. Let's hit the Spanish market. It's gonna help you, or not."
No. That's actually always been my thing. If you go back and listen to the announcers before my other fights, it would always say Zaragoza, Spain, fighting out of Athens, Georgia. Like I always made sure I represented where I was born. Like to me, that was my thing that separated me from everybody else. You know, everybody, oh, I was born here. I was born here. Even the cool people that were born in Hawaii, I was born in Spain. Like, you can't top that. You know what I'm saying? So I've always kept that with me. Like, it's always been like just a big part of me, you know, just to let people know that hey, that's where I was born. I've always wanted to go back. I was planning to go back. Actually, I think it was like around last year, but with COVID and everything, you know, that stopped a lot of it. But no, this isn't a gimmick. That's why I rock it on my shoulder. You know what I mean? Like as I come out, you know, I have it on my jacket and everything.
Chris, why it took you so long to get to the UFC?
Really, it was more or less, I'll say in the beginning, I was shooting for it too much, and then I got complacent. I ended up blowing up. Like, I was like 300 pounds, you know, and the UFC, there's no super heavyweight class, so there was no real reason for them to sign me. You know, it was cool that I could do a 360 kick at 300 pounds, but UFC didn't have that limit, you know. So really, I was limiting myself by being that big. So again, I swallowed that, you know, what do they call it? That harsh pill of reality, and said, Chris, if you want to be in the UFC, you have to get down to weight. I got down to weight, and it took me 5 fights. You know, what it normally would have taken any other fighter, you know, to get in. I went on a 6-0 streak, and then they brought me in. They saw that I made weight 6 times in a row, you know, and so they brought me in. You know, they did exactly right. There's no, oh, it took too long. It was my own fault, you know, for being technically lazy, you know. But yeah, no. Once I got that weight under control, they definitely hit me up.
Mm-hmm. Now you are 1-1 with the company. First loss against Ben Rothwell. Oh, what an opponent to make a debut with 8 days notice. But you rebounded with that kick against Gian Villante. Which is your goal in the heavyweight division?
Right now, man, we're just gonna take it step by step. I'm better when I'm more active. So me being as active as possible, whatever comes with that, comes with it. That kick was cool, but I still haven't proven myself, I feel, you know. I still haven't gone out there and actually shown what I'm actually capable of. But
you consider you have enough abilities to be in the top 15, for example? Heavyweight as a heavyweight?
Yeah, if I have time, I know for a fact. If I have time, you give me 6 weeks, honestly, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, even better, you know, but 6 weeks, I know for a fact what I can bring to this, you know, to this UFC table and stuff. And I know now, like, I definitely, you know, on an 8 days notice with the Ben Rothwell, like, for instance, with the Ben Rothwell, I know if I go back now, with just a 4-week camp, with Ben Rothwell, maybe even 3, I know now. I have the confidence behind it. You know what I mean? That first fight, I fought everywhere in the world, and that was the worst, most jitters I've ever had. I was terrified walking out. I didn't dance. I wasn't singing. I wasn't doing anything, you know.
Chris, you are a small fighter. Okay, here in Europe, we don't use foot or inches, we use meters or centimeters. I'm going to say this in Spanish. Mide 1,75, okay? This is 5 foot, 9 inches, maybe?
Yeah, maybe 5'8". It might even be 5'8". Yeah.
5'8", okay. So you are dealing with giants in the UFC. You probably know Jared Cannonier in the past, okay? He was a heavyweight, and little by little he dropped weight divisions until he arrived to the middleweight division. Have you ever considered to do this?
Yeah, I've talked to my team about this. What a lot of people see as a disadvantage, we use as advantages. You got guys like Mike Tyson, always a short heavyweight, and look what he did in that division. There's so many advantages of being a short heavyweight that I don't even take advantage of. But being the shorter fighter with my reach is completely different than just being a short fighter with their actual reach. My reach is 74 inches. I don't know, you know, the conversion or whatever, but that's the same as somebody that's 6'4", 6'3". Oh. So when I'm out there, that's what really surprises these heavyweights, is that we're throwing jab for jab and I'm landing with them. And they're like, wait a minute, he's not supposed to be hitting me. You know what I mean? And then with the Taekwondo background, I know ways to move my body to make myself as long as possible. Like I can kick somebody up to 6'8", 6'9". You know, we've done pad drills to where I've had to do that, you know? So you got guys like Jared that are, you know, that drop down in weight and, you know, he's still a monster. Even no matter what weight class I go to, I'm still going to be the shorter fighter. Right. So why not stick at heavyweight where they're slower? You know, if I go down to light heavyweight, I'll get faster, but also the competition's faster. I go down to middleweight, you know what I mean? We're talking speed for days, you know. So, and then also my stature helps me out on the ground, you know, when I get a chance to train on the ground. And then with the wrestling aspect also, if you look at DC was the champion for a reason. I'm technically like 2 inches or 3 inches shorter than him, you know, and but I have kicks.
You have brought Daniel Cormier to the table. The next question was about Cormier and Stipe Miocic. I don't know if people know this. No sé si sabéis esto. Chris Barnett ayudó a Miocic en creo que es la trilogía contra Cormier. You helped Miocic in the trilogy, the 3 fights against Cormier?
Yeah. I helped him get ready for those fights again. Like we were just talking about, I'm his stature. You know what I mean? I'm his stature. We throw the same big overhand rights. I'll never say that my wrestling is anywhere near his, but I do have some decent wrestling. You know, I've got some good wrestling behind me. So I was literally the perfect specimen. And then when I got there, I'm the type of training partner. I'm not trying to pull off anything that I need to work on. Whatever you need, I'm giving that to you. So I watch DC religiously. Like I turned into DC. I was even mimicking him, like in the, you know, in voice wise. I was like, "Hey, Stipe, you think you're gonna beat me, bro? You're not gonna do it." You know, like I turned into DC. What do they call it? A method actor. That's what I turned into. You know, at these camps. You know, with for guys and whatnot. But yeah, Stipe. We gained a great friendship through that, which was cool. But what was crazy is I'd actually trained with DC long time prior to, you know, going out, you know what I mean? So I let DC know. I was like, "Hey man, he's bringing me out. I just want to, you know, I don't want this to be whatever." He's like, "No, man, I understand. You know, just don't show him any of my secrets."
Now I see, the other day, I was reading an interview with Miocic, and he said Chris Barnett is one of the awesomest dude ever. Yeah, and now I see it's true. It's really true.
Yeah, I love me some Stipe, man. He's such a good dude. Like his whole family, the whole team up there in at Strong Style, man. Like they fit my personality. They're a bunch of goofballs, just like me, man. We love to have a goofy time, but then we know when to turn it on too, you know. But immediately after turning it on, we'll go right back to smiling and just being goofy, you know.
I've seen that you imitate people. Okay, you imitate Daniel Cormier, and I know that you also imitate Alistair Overeem.
Yeah,
and you do really, really well. First of all, do you know Alistair Overeem from when? From where?
Yeah, he brought me in as Mark Hunt, Roy Nelson, and then after that, we just developed a great friendship. You know what I mean? Like I call Alistair my brother, man. Like that's me and him are real good. If you scroll down my Instagram, you'll see pictures of me. You know, me and him.
Okay, so can you imitate Alistair Overeem saying something briefly to the Spanish audience?
Okay. Hello guys, it's me, Mr. Overeem. I would like for you guys to take the time to think on my friend, Mr. Christopher Barnett. He is now a UFC heavyweight fighter, and I would like for you guys to go and follow, share, and everything he's at. Make sure you give him a thumbs up for me because he is my friend, and we're going to do things in the future. Thank you.
You're great. Es un grande. This is a good question. I've done my research. Obviously, I had to get some data of Chris Barnett. I searched your Instagram account, okay? And I started to see your pictures. And then I saw not a picture, it's the picture, okay? My eyes are seeing Fedor Emelianenko sitting in a press conference. I think it is a press conference. Ya se ríe. Es para reírse. Close to Vanderlei Silva. Okay, both sitting. We're talking about two of the most fierce fighters ever. Two killers. And behind them, it's you with a bird costume. What the fuck was that?
So that was my IGF days. That's when I was fighting in Japan, and there's a big game called Tekken. Tekken I love to play. There's a character on there named Kuma, and he's a bear, so my moniker's always been Chris, you're a teddy bear, Chris. You're such a lovable bear. We played that over in Japan so much because people, every time they would see me, they'd be like, "Oh, give me a hug. Give me a hug." And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course. Come here. Of course I'd hug you." And the people would start saying, "Oh, you feel like a bear. You're like a big teddy bear." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. I'm also 340 pounds. So it fits. It fits. You know what I mean? I am a big, lovable bear at this point." So the team we kind of just, we thought to ourselves, we go, they like costumes, the antics, the putting on the show out here. Chris put on the bear suit. I said, sign me up. Let's go right now. Where's the bear suit that's going to fit? We found a bear suit that fit, and we had to do a press conference. And I don't know who decided to put me in between the axe murderer and the last emperor. And then you got Huggy Bear right in the middle. That picture is classic, man. I'm shocked it doesn't get more love. You know what I mean? But
so it was the first time you wore this suit, this costume. The first time?
Yeah, that was the first time. Yeah, first time ever in Japan. Yeah, I pulled out the suit. I want to bring it back out. People keep telling me bring it back out, but I also don't want to make Dana White mad. You know what I mean? I don't want, because I know he's okay with the the dancing and stuff now. I don't want to push the limit. And then Venom is very strict on what we can wear out. So maybe if we make a Venom Huggy Bear suit, I don't know. We might be able to make something. But yeah, no. If I could, I definitely break it back out.
In fact, Chris Barnett already has two nicknames. Beast Boy is one of them, is what you are using nowadays, Beast Boy, and the other is Huggy Bear, that in Spanish we could translate it as Oso Amoroso, Oso Cariñoso. Okay, two nicknames. At the end of the interview, we will bring another one, okay? Spanish one.
Nice, okay.
And it's a good one. Here it's going to be successful. Okay. We're talking about Spain, and the question is, would you like to fight in Spain in an UFC event?
Yes. That would be amazing. Like, forget Madison Square Gardens, forget Japan on New Year's. I would go bananas. Like, oh man, that. If there was ever possibility that I could, even like after UFC or whatever, even if UFC ever gets an event there, great. Even after, if I could do a grappling tournament there, anything, I'll have a scooter race if I could. You know what I mean? Whatever it is over there, I would love to have it. Like, if they want to, we can have a tic-tac-toe competition. As long as it's in Spain, I would love it, man.
Oh, it would be great. I don't know if you are aware, nowadays we have three fighters in the UFC. Ilia Topuria, who is fighting as a featherweight, is a Georgian Spanish fighter.
Okay.
Joel Alvarez is a lightweight. Both are doing really good in the divisions. And Juan Espino is a heavyweight.
Yeah, he won the heavyweight fighter tryout. Yeah, I was actually supposed to be a part of that show, but I was helping Stipe get ready for DC. So, yeah, man, it hurt, but that's it might have been dumb on my part, but I wanted to show Stipe my loyalty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you brought me in here, you paid me for this. I want to, like, beside the pay, I want to show you brought me in here. I'm not about to skip out on you, And then he even told me, you go, you can come right back. We can help you get in. He was the heavyweight champ at the time. Of course, he could have helped me.
Oh, and what do you think about Juan Espino? Have you seen him as a fighter?
Great wrestler, dude. I'd love to work with him on my wrestling. You know what I mean? he's smart. Like he gets it. Like he's not one of those. Not to say he's going to go out there and try to put on a show. He goes out there and he's trying to win. Like, you know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We call it KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's exactly what he does. He goes out there, he keeps it simple, and he wins his fights. You know what I mean? So everybody loves a winner, man. So I definitely would love to work on him, work with him with wrestling and stuff, and bring that Spain connection, baby.
Okay, almost the last question. When we'll see you again in a fight? There is a fight in the horizon. Maybe Carlos Felipe was calling you out.
Yeah. You said it. That's exactly who we want.
I've done my research. I
see you. I see you. All right. He respectfully called me out, dude, and he's a great boxer, and we worked so much on boxing this last camp for Gian, which kind of threw us off because he came out there kicking. But I love that type of matchup because he's the fighter that'll throw a jumping knee randomly. You know, he was fighting Andrei Arlovski, and it was like bing, 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 jumping knee, and you're like, yes, like, you know what I mean? Like he's a explosive, exciting heavyweight, which is going to make me train that much harder and be that much more explosive when I'm out there. You know, we're looking. We talked to his management and everything's cool. We're looking maybe late February, early March, but until then, if anything falls off, I told them straight up, I'm ready to go. I am right here, ready. I got my passport, my visa ready. I'm ready to go, you know.
Okay, Chris, it's the time. Since you were born in Zaragoza, okay, people who are from Zaragoza here in Spain. Zaragoza is a region, is a Comunidad de Aragón, 3 provinces, Zaragoza, Huesca, and Teruel. People that are from Zaragoza here in Spain, and it's a good sense. I mean, it's no negative. We called them Maños. Look. Maños. M-A-N-O.
Okay. El Maño.
Yeah,
I like that.
Say it, please. Say it, Chris.
Chris El Maño Barnett. I like it.
¿Qué os parece? ¿Os gusta el apodo? Creo que ya se había comentado, ¿eh? Chris El Maño Barnett. Chris, do you like it?
I love it. I like it. Love it.
Okay. Chris, looking forward to seeing you again. And I think you're gonna gain much followers from now on because you have proof that you are a good person, that you are loyal. You have said you are loyal to Stipe Music. This is a good sign. And above all, you are also a man that can win fights. And this is the secret. This is my opinion about you. If you can win fights, I think you can lose, you can win. But if you can win fights in the UFC, if I were Dana White or a UFC official, I put you 5-6 years fighting for us, fighting for the UFC, because you bring good vibes to the octagon. It's important also, and you can kill the opponent too. You can knock him out. Also relevant. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you, Chris El Maño Barnett.
Yeah,
Spain all day, baby, all day. Let's go.